Hello, children. It's Wednesday, and here is Boris again to enjoy the story with you. And today's story is Giraffes Can't Dance, but I bet they can. So let's start the story. And it all takes place in Africa. Look at the trees in Africa. And it's a poem, so listen for the words that rhyme together, that sound the same. So here is Gerald. Gerald the giraffe, and the story's all about him. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully bandy and his legs were rather thin. Here he is. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. But when he tried to turn around, he buckled at the knees. Can you see he's fallen over? Even a tortoise is laughing at him. Can you see that? Now, every year in Africa, they hold a jungle dance where every single animal turns up to skip and dance. Here it is. Here's all the dancing animals. We've got zebras and wildebeest, lions, hippos, and I don't know what these little things are. 2 snakes and some chimps. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango, which was elegant and bold. Look at this, the lion put his partner right over like that. That must hurt. The chimps did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. Oh, sorry, Gerald. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald. The animals all laughed. Giraffes can't dance, silly fool. Oh, Gerald, don't be daft. Here he is. Very sad, Gerald. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before. So sad and all alone. Look, he's all alone walking back into the jungle, and all the other animals are having such a good time. Poor Gerald. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up to the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Here's the moon and here's Gerald. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on. But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that that lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. And there's Gerald. His eyes are closed and he's imagining all the music that the trees are making. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail swished around. Look. And you see his tail swishing and his legs going round and round and his neck swaying. He threw his arms out sideways and he flung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt into the air. Wow, look at that. He's doing gymnastics. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I'm dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing, Gerald cried. Look how happy Gerald is. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we have ever seen." There he is doing all his boogies. You see what fantastic dancing. How is it you can dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twisted round and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We can all dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." Can you see? So that's a very happy ending. Don't let anyone tell you you can't dance. See you tomorrow.